Hey everybody, this is Purish with Great Southern Gunworks. I wanted to show off a new product that I came up with. It is an AR15 mag loader. I'm calling it a Load A Mag. This one is built around the AR15 platform. It was tested out with the Magpul mags, but it also uses the factory style steel Colt mags, and I have tried a couple of different just random aftermarket magazines and seems to work just fine. Wanted to show this product off and kind of give you all a little instructional video on how it works and why I kind of made it the way I did. Pretty straightforward when you get it. Not a whole lot of parts to it. You have the mag loader and the pusher. I do include a business card with it. If y'all have any questions, y'all can contact me. The design that I came up with was a straight instead of a curved. You see several out there in the industry that is a curved mag loader. The straight works just as well to me as the curved ones do, but it is a lot smaller, a lot more compact, and my whole thought was I wanted this to be as small as possible. It will fit in a range bag, that is great. Doesn't take up nearly as much room as the other ones, does not weigh as much. This particular one is made out of poplar. I am going to produce a lot of them with different hardwoods like walnut, probably some cherry, and then also some hickory. So I can do, custom different kinds of woods and stuff like that if anybody's interested in anything like that. But as far as how it works and why I did what I did, like I said, to start off with, I wanted to keep it as small as possible. The pusher slides back and forth. There is a magnet installed here and here so that when the pusher is in, it will stay put. Also has some little felt feet on the bottom of it. It could be engraved on the back if y'all wanted some type of saying or somebody's name or something like that. I can do some specialty stuff on that. It did not leave a lot of room on the front just because I wanted to keep everything as small as possible. It has designations for 10, 20, and 30 rounds. I'm going to give you all a couple of demos on how it works on some different ammo and also a couple of different magazines. We'll start off with what's very popular, basically the green tip. This is factory loaded 5.56 green tip. We're going to load up 20 or 30 rounds of this in a Magpul PMag. Set the magazine in. Basically, you're just going to slide your cases in. At this point there, you've got 10 rounds in. Does make it a lot easier. You don't have to sit there and count, or somebody says something to you and you're like, oh well, shoot, how many rounds do I have? How many rounds don't I have? Well, you're hit the 20 mark. We'll go ahead and do a full mag of 30 on this particular one. They do, as you can see, want to kind of lean towards the tip because of it being a straight. That's why a lot of places make the curved ones so they stay in perfect alignment. But as you can see, they all go in with no issues. We are at 30 rounds. If you want to play with them and keep them as straight as possible, that is perfectly fine. Slide the thing in, hold the mag, push. That is all it is to it. Straightforward, simple, no problems whatsoever. You can also do the same thing on a steel military. This is actually a Colt 5.56 20 round mag. Sits in just the same. Let's see here. Let's do 10 rounds in this one. There we go, 10 rounds. Slide it in, push them in. Works with no issues. This is a aftermarket mag. It's a Gen 2 and it's made by, let's see here, Hera. Looks like it's a H3T 30 round magazine. Just a cheap, I think, if I remember correctly, this was like a $8 magazine. Let's see how it works. We're going to do something different with it though. Let's do some 300 blackout. These are 208 grain Sierra Match Kings. They are subsonic rounds. Actually, I hate to say this, but I have not loaded any of these blackouts in this magazine before, so this is going to be a straightforward first time. Let's do 20 rounds in this. And there we go, 20 rounds. Works just as well as anything else. So if y'all have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to be selling these. As of this point right now, the poplar ones are going to be sold for $70. I am going to come up with some walnut, cherry, and hickory. They're probably going to be a little more expensive because of the price of the wood. I am also working on the same platform for the AR10 that will do 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 7mm 08, 6 Creedmoor, 243, and probably several other cartridges. I'll do a little video on that whenever I get it 100%. Like I said, there probably are several other cartridges that this will work with no problems. I know for a fact that it will work with a 6x45, which is not a super common cartridge, but they are out there. It is a 223 or 556 that is necked up to 6mm. Popular in the bench rest world, not that much popular in the AR. But, you know, if y'all have any questions, you want to try one out for yourself, please let me know. If you want any kind of custom work done to it, or if there's a specific style wood that you want one made out of, I will be glad to work with y'all in any way possible. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. Parish at extremerifles.com. And thank you for visiting Great Southern Gunworks.